Fromage fry, it's New Year's Eve, and in this video I'm going to have a roundup of 2023 and my plans for 2024. Right, okay guys, so happy New Year's Eve. I hope you all got some exciting plans for tonight, partying and all that. Right, so in this video we are going to have a quick look at what's gone on this channel in 2023, and I've got some thank yous to do, and also I'm going to tell you what my plans are for 2024 regarding this channel and maybe a new channel. Right, here we go. So the roundup. So first off, I need to thank everybody who has watched my videos, commented, liked, shared, and basically, especially those people who have got to know me, who have got in the comments and got to know me. It means a lot. Obviously, when you first start a YouTube channel, you don't expect it to hit the ground running and you know, you have an audience straight away. You do expect you got to build up to that. So for how long I've been going now, I've been going, I don't know, what is it, 14 months now. You know, you do need an audience of some description after you really want something by about 4 or 5 months in, otherwise you're going to get demoralised. So without you guys interacting with me, I would have packed up long ago. I would not be doing this now. I would have been moved on to something else. I've absolutely fell in love with making YouTube videos, the whole process, filming, and especially the editing. That is my favourite part, the editing part. I absolutely love it. So I would probably be doing another channel by now if it weren't for you guys giving me feedback and having a bit of chats with me every day and a bit of banter. So thank everybody for that who has done that throughout the year. But I would especially like to thank Shelley, who's been following the channel for over a year now. She was with me last Christmas. She was almost one of the first ones to start following the channel and commenting. Well, she was the first one to start commenting. So yeah, thank you, Shelley. Your support is very much appreciated, and I hope you're going to carry on following me in this one here, and especially over on the new channel, which is food related. I'll just say it is going to be food related, and I'll give more details of that in a minute. And I'd also like to thank 3 other guys who literally watch every video. They comment on literally every video, and they keep me going. You guys keep me going. So I can't remember what order you came along. You all seem to have come along at a similar time. It was, I don't know, probably round about the spring, in the spring I think it was, but I can't remember what order you guys come along in. So it was Andy in alphabetical order. It's Chocolate Bar Andy, Uncle Glyn, and Veggie Matt. I mean, you 3. I have loads of banter with you 3. It's brilliant. I love it. I love getting to know you guys better. We start talking about other things in life, and I just love it. I just like meeting new people. So yeah, without your support, I can absolutely say I probably wouldn't be sitting here making this video now. I would have been doing something else. So thank you, everybody. It really is very much appreciated. I'd also like to thank Dino, Just Dino. You probably all know him. He's another food reviewer. He's been doing it a bit longer than me. His channel's a million miles ahead of mine. Lovely guy. I watch most of his videos. And he gave me a shout out, a mention back in January. It's almost a year ago. It was round about, I think it was January the 5th or the 6th, I think. And at the time, I think I had 21 subscribers when he gave me. It was a Friday. He released a video, I think it was round about the Friday lunchtime, and he gave me a mention in it. And by the Sunday, by the time his videos started cooling off, and because obviously you literally get about 24 hours helping hand from YouTube before they stop pushing your videos out, pretty much, unless it goes viral, which I haven't had the joy of that yet. But yeah, so by the Sunday, the subscriptions stopped coming in, but he literally doubled my subscriptions in 2 days. I think, like I said, I think I was on 21, and I think I had about 40 by the Sunday night, I think. And that just gave I know it don't sound a lot, but trust me, it is a lot. It's a lot when you only got 21 subscribers. And it just gave not only the channel a push, it also gave me a push to like, yes, I can do this. You know, I'm making ground here. And I'm interested to know if I've still got any followers or people who subscribed to me that weekend because of Dino. I'm interested to know if you're still watching the channel, because I think most people, I mean, I'm the same with like not just food related channels, but you subscribe to them and then eventually after time you sort of move on, don't you? It's just human nature. So I am really interested now if any of those 20 odd people who came in on that weekend and subscribed because of I'm interested to know if you're still here, if you're still watching my video. It'd be great to know if you are. Get in the comments, let me know if you are. So yeah, thanks Dino, mate. I really appreciated that. So thank you. And it's great to see your channel powering on still. Well done, mate. Right, okay. So I've filmed a lot of videos. As I said in, I think it was Wednesday's video, day after Boxing Day, I've filmed, edited and published a lot of videos this year. I think it's around about, because I've knocked the cheese board and the boo-boo one on the head, I think I've done 426 videos this year, which have been published. But I've also filmed and edited another round about 40, 30. I think with the videos I've filled in this week, it's about 36, 37. So I've got 36, 37 videos waiting to go out in January and February now. They're all done. They're all been filmed and edited. So I've done sort of round about 460, just over, filmed and edited 460 videos this year. And it has really taken its toll on me. I think if you sort of average out my videos being around about 15 minutes long, that works out at me doing a lot of a movie length film every week in, week out, a movie length film. I know that's not, the production quality is nowhere near a movie, but I'm just talking about time wise. He's probably getting up for about 2 hours or more per week. And that is a lot of time and effort YouTubers have to do that day in, day out, week in, week out. And it really has took me to the brink. That really have. And what most of you probably don't realise is I literally gave my job up to do it. I didn't give, I say my job, it's my business. I'm self-employed. And I decided back in April, back in the spring, that I thought I would have the summer off. So I wanted to spend time with Bob, because Bob has absolutely been obsessed with football his whole life. He's now 14 now. He turned 14 in September. He's a Labrador, for those who don't know. Bob's my dog. Had him ever since he was 7 weeks old. He's a yellow Labrador, and he's been obsessed with playing football his whole life. And every sort of spring, get the grass cut. Balls would come out of the shed and Bob would be going crazy right through till October, early November in the garden. Well, this year he weren't interested. He just half-heartedly go and chase a ball, and my heart sunk. I just thought, oh no. And I just thought, I don't want to leave him at home on his own while I'm out at work. And I thought, I'm going to spend a lot of the summer at home. And I've got a perfect hobby I can work on to take up my time. And I can be at home, the back door can be open, Bob can wander in and out of the house, getting in and out of the sun as he please. And that's what I did. So I've hardly done any work since April. I had a big job. I've been working on a big job for 3 years, and that came to a point where I had to drop off for 6 months. So they built another phase to it, which I went back on it in middle of November. And I've been sort of doing a bit more since November. But from April to November, I've literally done a handful of jobs, and they're all been tiny little jobs, like less than a day long. So I've pretty much had most of the year off. And that's enabled me to plough through all these videos. But it has really took its toll on me. I've enjoyed it. I haven't ever got to the point where I've found it a real chore. But getting towards the end of November, I don't think I could have carried on that schedule much longer, because I was not only doing my weekly schedule, which is 9 videos, so that's a food review every day, and then a boo-boo review and a cheese board review on top of that, so 2 days with double bubble days. And it just took its toll, because I was doing that and I was doing extra videos to back up for what you guys will see in January and February. So I think the last 3 weeks of November I was doing 13 and 14, either 13 to 14 videos per week, filming them and editing them. So 9 were going out, and then 4 or 5 were getting backed up on top of what I'd already been doing since August, September. And it just was getting way too much for me, and I was struggling. Them last couple of weeks in November, I was struggling. But I knew as soon as December came along, the decks went up and I was getting stuck into Christmas videos, and I knew I was going to be putting out a Christmas video every day of December up to Boxing Day. And that really did give me that oomph, that excitement to really go for it and really get sort of the channel Christmased up. I'd made all the animation for all the like the Christmassy animation and that, what I'd done on the channel. I made all them slides up and put them all together and made videos out of them back in September. So I had all them done. It was just, I knew going to December, I was going to be able to, the schedule was going to drop because I'd got all the backed up videos done. So I could just concentrate on the Christmas videos. And also, the Christmas videos were mainly sort of snacky type food. So there weren't any big meals I'd got to cook and make, so which are easier to do. Them type of videos are easier to do. So I knew December I would ease up a bit and I'd be able to really enjoy doing it. But then, because I went back to work sort of like mid-November, I was starting to do more work. That then became a problem where I don't feel I've got the freedom to do these videos like in my own time. I'm sort of thinking, I've got to do this, I've got to rush and get this done. Because I literally do all my editing first thing in the morning. I can be editing at 4:30 in the morning because I get up so early. I wake and get up so early. I'm editing normally at 5 o'clock every morning, right through. If I'm not going to work, I'll be editing to 8, 9 o'clock if I've got backed up videos to edit. So, yeah, so on days where I'm working, I can't really be getting editing done because once you get stuck, you don't want to be thinking I've got to go to work in an hour. You need your mind free and you don't want to be rushed. You got to do it. You got to do it properly. So I was then finding I was doing editing at night, and that's when I get tired at night. And that did become, even the Christmas videos with a shortened schedule, that even started to become a bit like, not, I wouldn't say I was stressed about it. I was just mentally exhausted. I was absolutely mentally drained, I was. And I just couldn't wait to get that last Boxing Day video filmed, which I think I filmed the Christmas Day, the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day videos about a week before Christmas. So I just wanted to get them done and then I could just chill out and enjoy Christmas. And it has been really, really lovely just having some time off, doing a bit. I've been working on this new channel. I've done some work on that. I've got intros done, outros done, transitions, all the sort of artwork for it. It's all been built from scratch pretty much. Yeah, so I'm really excited about this new channel, but we'll come to that. We will come to that. Right. So that has been 2023 basically. So yeah, it's been full. It's been full. And like I said, I could never have done all that without you guys following me and interacting with me. I absolutely needed that. So thank you again. Right, my plans for 2024. Because of what I've just said, I can't continue it. I just cannot continue that amount of videos. It's impossible. I think even if it was my full-time job, I'd still struggle to do it. I would have to back up a little bit, even if that was my full time, because I don't get paid a penny for this. Where I've said I took time off work, I've been living on savings since April. So I've literally thrown my whole heart at this channel to pursue. My main purpose for doing it is to learn to do these videos and how to edit them. That is the main purpose why I do it. And what price can you put on that to learn how to get all that knowledge in your head? That takes time and effort, and that's why I've done it. And it's just a massive hobby. That's what it is. It's a massive hobby to me. So I've spent this last year doing that, but I ain't earned no money, and I have been living off savings since April, and I can't continue doing that. I have got to get back to work next year and earn some money and get my business going again properly. So there's going to be less videos on this channel next year. There will still be videos. There will still be food reviews, but there's going to be a lot less of them. So I was thinking, oh, and the other thing is, which I haven't covered yet, is my health and my weight. I mean, look at the size of me. I'm massive. I'm absolutely huge. I've put on loads of weight. As I said in Wednesday's video, I've put on so much weight since I finished summer hell fast. I've put on, I don't know, I haven't weighed myself, but I reckon I'm getting up towards 17 stone now. And I think I weighed out middle of July about 13 and a half. So I put on 3 stone, I reckon. At least 3 stone. I feel terrible. My weight's going up and my health's going down. And that is another reason why I've got to stop doing so many food reviews. It's just not healthy. So I got to thinking, I want to keep the channel going, but I've got to eat less food. What can I do? And I come up, and I was going to pivot the channel. I was going to pivot with the idea I've got. And then I thought, no, I'm going to start a new channel. It's going to be a new channel. But what will continue on this channel is There'll be less videos, but I'm going to concentrate on the eating videos I do. I'm probably going to do about 3 a week. I'm not going to pin myself and promise anything because I don't want to put any pressure on me, because I know I'm going to be busy at work and I don't want to feel pressure. I've got to get a video out by Tuesday or whatever. So the videos will probably come out fairly sort of scheduled, but if they don't, they don't. And there's got to be no particular order of the type of videos I do as well. But what I am going to concentrate on making is the most popular type of videos. And my most popular type of videos are new products, comparisons, fish and chips, no surprise there. Even like just doing like fish products. If you put fish and chips in the title, they just seem to do better than others. So I'll be doing fish products. And I've got some other news about that, getting out and about fish and chips, but we'll come to that in a minute. And pizzas. People like to watch pizzas. And also, I will do the odd custard creation video, because the channel has got a new expert. We got a new custard expert, the custard geezer, Custard Matt. No, not Veggie Matt, although I know you love custard, Veggie Matt. We got another Custard Matt on the channel, and he wants to see me do some more custard creation videos, which, if you didn't see them, I done them back in, that's probably back in like March time, I think I done a few. Probably February, March time. And that's basically putting foods with custard, what you don't normally put with custard. It's a little slightly unusual to put them. Oh, I think I was doing like 2 or 3 day old donuts, which you'd normally either throw out or you'd eat them, but they wouldn't be very nice. Put them in custard, lovely. So, yeah, they didn't seem to do very well, them videos. They didn't get many views, so I just dropped it. So that's the thing. If people don't let me know they like them, they will get dropped. I will try things, and if they don't do well, I'll drop them. So if you do like a video, you got to tell me, so, you know, I can try and keep developing it. So that's what's going to happen on the channel. I'm aiming to do about 2 or 3 videos a week. That's what I'm looking at. And then his Boo Boo reviews, I'll probably do 1 a fortnight with him. Do 1 a fortnight. And the cheese board reviews, you won't see any more of them now till earliest February, because I'm now got to be starting this fast. Well, tomorrow, if you're watching this on New Year's Eve, I am starting it tomorrow, and that'll go all the way through January. So yeah. And the other thing I really must try and find a time to do this year is get my presence on Instagram and X, formerly known as Twitter. I've got to get on them. I know they're not really designed to upload full videos. I won't be doing that. But I just want to get, especially when he do stupid, funny little things, get them in a clip, 30 seconds, minute long, whatever. Get them uploaded on Instagram and X. So if you've got Instagram or X accounts, I don't think I've got the X link on my channel at the moment, but I'll make sure I've got it on there before I upload this video, or this video goes live. So if you've got them accounts, please just give us a like or a follow or whatever you do. And I will try my hardest to get put more time into, platforms other than YouTube. Right, now the next thing is Betty, my daughter Betty. She appeared in a couple of videos, I don't know, about 3 or 4 months ago. She really enjoyed it. She loved coming on. We sat here, I was here, she was here, and we done a couple of reviews. I think, did we review? No, I don't know if we did review. I can't remember now. Yeah, we did review a couple of things, I think. But she loved it. But again, it's hard finding time to do something different. So I don't see Betty enough. So I thought next year, what I want to do is I want to get out and about. So what I've asked her, and she's agreed to, is like things like when McDonald's, Burger King have new products come out, because I don't eat meat, she does. I'll whip her round to a McDonald's somewhere and we can sit in the car. I'll eat a veggie one or something. She can try out the latest Big Mac or whatever, and we'll do a review in her car. So what'll be do a few of them next? Probably, it's unlikely, but I'd like to do one a month, because in the summertime we live reasonably close to the coast. We'll get ourselves down the coast and we'll do some fish and chip reviews as well, down on the beach or something. So that'd be great if we could do that. Betty's up for it, I'm up for it. It's just finding the time to do it. But we will definitely have some Betty videos next year, because I know, Uncle Glyn, you want to see Betty again. You will definitely be seeing Betty again, Uncle Glyn. Right, another idea which I've got, which this will probably go out on the other channel, and that is the making of a food review video. I would love to see other food reviewers actually document how they make their videos. I'd love to see how they do it, because I'm always looking to find better ways of doing things in every area of my life. In my job, every day is a school day. There's always better way of doing things. So I'd love it if other food reviewers were to actually do videos where they just show how they do things, a day in the life of a food reviewer sort of thing. And I think I am going to make probably a series of videos and go through each step, how I make my videos, what equipment I use, what software I use. By the way, all my software is free. So if there's any, and this is mainly to help people who are interested in starting their own YouTube channel and they're sort of teetering and I don't know, it's all a bit complicated sort of thing. It's not, it's easy. I started this with very basic knowledge. And all my editing you see is all basic knowledge. It's nothing complicated about it. It's just all very basic stuff done on free software. I edit my sound as well. I collect the sound on this thing. So the sound's got a mic there. So I collect it on that and then I edit the sound to make it sound better. I've actually created my own filter for it to suit my voice, and I'm pretty happy. It took me quite a while to get to the point where I was happy with it. It took me a few months, but I got there eventually. So I basically collect the sound separately, then I edit that, and then I sync it to the video, because then I ditch the sound that's being collected on the camera itself. So I ditch that and sync it up, the new edited sound up to the video. Save that, render that, save it, then I edit the video. So yeah, I think at some point on this new channel I am going to perhaps do a series of videos of just showing each stage of how to make a video. I mean, to give you an idea, I mean, I haven't timed it or anything, but off the top of my head, I would probably think one of my 15-minute videos in total probably takes me about 4 hours to do everything. To like, probably not including going out and buying the product, but like getting the prep done, the information I need within the video itself. So getting that all sorted out. I've been doing questions at the end. I might have to drop the questions. I've got to find some time as well. Find some extra time, like I said. So the questions might go. But so they took time, because sometimes you can get a bit of a blockage. I just can't find a question. I can be in half an hour sometimes trying to come up with a question. And that's all time I just can't afford. So the questions are probably going to disappear next year. They're going to be all on the backed up videos, but they may disappear after them. And then you got your actual filming. You got to get all your batteries all charged up before you film. You got to get your memory cards wiped, and because there's been time when I first got my camera and stuff, and all of a sudden it was shut off. The memory card's full. Forgot to wipe the memory card. There are quite a few things you have to get on top of before you hit that record button. So once you've done the record button, I will then download or upload, whatever you call it, whichever way. I never remember it. Do you upload to a laptop? Yeah, you upload it to a laptop, don't you? Or do you download it? I don't know. Probably download it from the camera to the laptop, from this to the laptop, and then, like I say, you got to do the edit and put it all together. Then you got to upload it to YouTube. So I think I might do maybe a 4 or 5 episode series of videos just showing the whole process and how long it takes. Like I said, I think it probably about 4 hours, I reckon, for about a 15-minute video. So yeah, that's that. Right. Right, so the new channel, I'll tell you a little bit about it. I'm keeping some back. I'm not going to tell you the name of it yet. I'm going to reveal the name and the new feature on it, which will launch it. I'm going to reveal that actually on the day of launch. Now, I'm hoping to get the first video out on this new channel probably in a week to 10 days time. And what I will do, I will make a short video on the day and I will release it on this channel at 10 a.m, my usual slot. I'll put a short video out and I'll reveal what the new channel name is, give you the link so you can get over there and check it out and stuff. And then the first video will drop at 6 p.m. that same day. And I'm really excited about this type of video. It's food related. I think everybody who's watching my channel because they love watching food videos will love it. I'm sure you'll all love it. I know I'd love it if someone else done it. So yeah, I'm not going to say any more about that. But what I am going to say is another part to this channel is going to be, I'm going to start doing some podcasts. I want to podcast other food reviewers. That's what I want to hear their journey. I want to hear the journey of other food reviewers, big eaters. Obviously I'd love to podcast Beard Needs Food, but I think it may be a little while before he wants to come on a podcast with me and you, eh, boo-boo? But do you know what I'm saying? That sort of type of channel, the big eating channels, the fast eating channels, any channel that's got a slight food relation to it, like as a channel I follow, recently started following actually, something to do with van life. I don't think that's the name of his channel. I can't remember the name of his channel. But he basically go around the country in a van, kitted out with a bed and a little mini kitchen in the back of his van. And then he'll sort of do videos of where he is and stuff. And then quite often he'll go and get a fish and chips and he'll do a little review. That's fine. Love to podcast someone like that. I want to hear their journey. And the sort of things I want to ask them would be things like what inspired them to become a YouTuber, what interests they have outside of YouTube, what channels do they enjoy following, so what other channels do they watch, food related or any others, what plans they have for the future, like YouTube plans, and loads more questions I've already got written down, and I'll probably come up with loads more as well. I'm sort of thinking probably making the podcast about an hour long. The software I'll be using for that, I've given it a little test. I've got a lot to learn about this, so don't expect these to happen too soon. But I'm, again, hoping for maybe a first podcast to come out in about 6 weeks, 2 months' time. Hopefully, if I can get my head round how to collect all the footage and edit and all that. I reckon it could be a couple of months before I get the first one out. But the software I'm using doesn't limit to an hour, because a lot of these, if you watch these podcasts, they only last an hour, and you hear them say, "Oh, we're coming up to an hour. We better go. We got to get cut off." Not got to get cut off on this one. So if it does need to go longer, we'll go longer. But I am looking for them to last around about the hour mark, if not a little bit less. Now, who will I be podcasting? Like I said, I don't expect to be podcasting big channels right from the off. And to be honest, I wouldn't want to. I don't. Let's be honest. If Beard opened the door, Beard Meets Food, then say I want to be on your, of course I'd do it. Of course I would. But I feel like as you've got to earn your stripes. You've got to build yourself up, and you've got to earn your right to be sat. I mean, it's all got to be done online. Almost everyone, well, that will be. It'll all be done online. But I think you've got to earn your right to sit there and ask a successful YouTuber questions and stuff. So I'm going to start off small. That's going to be, I'm interested to hear everyone's story. I'm interested to hear the tiny little minute channel story just as much as I am Beard Meets Food, Leah Shutkeever, Danny from Rate My Takeaway. I'm just as interested to hear the channels who you've never even heard of. There's just obviously got to be some conditions for me to want to hear their story. They've got to have a story for a start, so they've got to have experience of YouTube. They can't just start a channel up one day and want to come on the podcast the next. They've got to have put plenty of blood, sweat and tears into YouTube trying to get a video to go viral, basically. So I don't care how many subscribers, even if they got 10, I don't care. These are the conditions. So they've got to be doing YouTube for at least 6 months, preferably a year. I'd really like to be sitting down and having a conversation with people who've been doing it for at least a year, really. But I would depend on how many videos they've put out and how much work they've put into it. I would do it 6 months onwards, but preferably a year. And they've got to consistently have published at least, depending on the length of videos. So if they do what most of us food reviewers do, 10-minute, 15-minute videos, if they're that sort of length of video, I would want them to have been doing 2 to 3 videos week in, week out for 6 months, a year, right? But if they're putting longer videos out, half an hour, 3/4 an hour videos, as long as they're doing one a week, I want to hear their journey. I don't care how many subscribers they got. Less than 100. I want to sit down and hear your journey. I want to hear how you make your videos. What inspired you? What plans you got? What software do you use? How do you edit your audio? I want to hear all this stuff. What favourite foods they got? What is their favourite video? What is the worst video they ever made? Have they had any disasters where they've spent an hour making a video and realised they didn't press the record button? Things like that. That's what I want to hear. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I have got a little bit of experience podcasting before I started this channel. I did do a a video with my dad during Hellfast, summer Hellfast. I just done an hour-long interview with him, like podcast type of video. But I have got a bit of experience previously on another channel, but not too much. I'm no expert. I'm very much a novice when it comes to podcasting. So I'm excited to learn not only how to edit podcast videos, because there's a lot of editing is involved in podcast videos, but also how to present one, because I think the biggest mistake podcasters make is they talk too much. You got to let the guest do most of the talking. So yeah, I'm very mindful of that, and I will try and become a good podcaster. So I'm really excited for that. So guys, I need your help. I need your help. I need you to give me names of your favourite food reviewers. And I don't care how big the channels are. Hit me with everything. I'm going to get them on a list, and I want to be ticking them off one by one as we go through the months and years, because I ain't stopping. I'm going to keep doing this. All right, boo boo. Oh, yes, I'll podcast you if you want, mate. So yeah, I want to know all your who you follow, not just food reviewers, big eaters, and any channels that might or have occasionally eaten food. Oh, that is the other thing. The other one I really am interested in as well. I watch a lot of these, and that is the American videos. I've mentioned them a few times in my reviews. Like the American channels that eat British food and then they react to British food. I want to get some of them on a podcast. I love watching them videos. So them sort of videos as well. I want to hear all the ones you follow, because there must be tens. Food has probably got to be the most popular subject on YouTube, and it's got to be. There must be probably hundreds of thousands of food-related channels on YouTube. There's got to be. And I probably don't even know 0.000000001% of them. So I'm going to need you guys to say, hey, I love watching this one or that one. And give me a link to them. Tell me the name. Give me a link. Get in their comments and say, obviously not the big channels yet. There will come a time. But get in the comments of the smaller channels, the unmonetized channels. I want to start off with unmonetized channels. So that's, for those who don't know, to become monetized on YouTube, you have to have, basically, they've changed it slightly, but it's basically, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months. So whether that 12 months is rolling. So from whatever day you get 1,000 subscribers, then you go 12 months back. If you've also got 4,000 watch hours in that time, you're eligible to go monetized. So when you see adverts on like my channel or any other one with less than 1,000 subscribers, we ain't getting no money. YouTube are getting the money for that. They're just putting adverts on our videos, and they're collecting. So I think I want to start off, like I say, I want to learn my trade slowly, and I want to start small. So let's get some like YouTubers channels, like I say, the conditions. As long as they've been going 6 months to a year, they put regular videos out week in, week out. If you enjoy watching them, I want to hear about them. I want to connect with these guys and girls and maybe get them on a podcast at some point. And there will be another reason why I want to connect to them as well, but you will find that out late on another video. So yeah, really excited about that. So there we are, guys. That pretty much wraps up this video, this end of year video. I am really excited about this new channel. It's really put the fire. I mean, the fire's been burnt. It's been raging all year, really. I absolutely love every minute of this. It's just I was doing too much of it. I can get the same buzz, the buzz I need from this, I can get from doing a lot less videos. So I do not need to do like the amount of videos I've done this year. I just don't need to do that amount to get the buzz out of it. So I will be cutting back, but this new channel's just given me even more like excitement to push on with it. Meet new people in 2024. Can't wait. So yeah, really looking forward to 2024, guys. And I can't wait to reveal the name of the channel and what the main feature of it is going to be about, because that is the bit I'm really excited about, to be fair. I don't know podcasting as much, but yeah, this other feature, it's going to be good, and I know I can develop it into something really good that a lot of people are going to enjoy watching and catching up on each week. So that's that. Right. One more thing which I have forgotten, and I'm glad I've thought of it before I wrap up. The podcasting, I think I'd also like to podcast some viewers as well at some point. That'll be later down the line, because I haven't quite got my head round exactly what we talk about apart from the obvious things. But I'm thinking maybe getting 2 or 3 different viewers on at the same time, so you have a four-way podcast, and so you get a conversation going. And I have got some other ideas what come to me this morning, which I'm again really excited about, that we can massively develop that. So that is another idea. I'm looking for people who might be interested in coming on a podcast as well. Maybe second half of the year that'll be. But yeah, so I'll just give you a little heads up on that as well. Right, so there we are, guys. If you're out celebrating tonight, I hope you all have a wonderful time and an even better new year. Take care, guys, and bonjour. Right, Bobo, where are you? We better get. We're not going to do all the. We're not going to do all the fancy stuff at the end. All right, Bobo. Bob, come on. He's lucky he can't hear me. No, I'll give him one when the camera stops rolling. Hey, my man. Oh, here we come. Hey, Bob. Happy New Year's, guys.